Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. Today we're looking at Firebirds in Season 23. Season has only been out for a couple of days. So this is 800 Paragon. It's all seasonal gear. It's all seasonal work we've put in. Sheet damage under 1 million. I'm going to show you how to do keys with Firebird. Now it's not an amazing key build Firebirds, but if you're going to play the one spec, you're going to need to know how to do keys. So let's do that. Before we do though, thumbs up always brightens my day. RNGs has been particularly mean to me. I've only had the one primal so far, hence the red hoodie. We're going to see if we can bring some primal luck on stream today. If you have cleared your GR70, what did you get? I got Tal Rasher pants. It's not too bad. One of my clanmates got a fragment of destiny, so pretty jealous of Zero. But yeah, it is what it is. What did you get? So Firebirds, I think what we'll do is we'll just basically demonstrate how it works on screen. You can read the bonuses yourself. It revolves around Disintegrate. So we've got Convergence on because it's fire. And the reason for this is because we're going to use the Syndicate for resource cost reduction. So this is a spender. Obviously, as you channel, you spend arcane power. So resource cost is quite important. Now what this will do is this will build up combustion stacks. These go away fairly slowly and you get up to 50 very, very fast. Now the combustion stacks are very important for two reasons. First, they allow us to infinitely teleport, because they reset the cooldown by 2% on teleport. So at 50 stacks, 100% on cooldown reduction for the teleport. And also the teleport animation has been changed this patch, which is amazing. It's now very nice and smooth to get around with this, which is pretty good. Now the combustion stacks, whenever you hit with another fire spell, so it can't be Disintegrate, but any other fire spell will detonate your stacks, and that is how you deal all of your damage. This means that you don't benefit from area damage at all, so no area damage. And also, basically, you just need to tag with any other fire spell. So tag with this, hit with another fire spell. Now, Explosive Blast is a good one. This has got quite a big range. It works on a little kind of like a build up and then bangs out with 3 explosions. Obviously, it's fire, so that's a good one. We want this to go off lots, so we're going to do Injure when this is up. Then Explosive Blast will just constantly go off. So provided we've tagged it with Convergence, the enemies, the Explosive Blast will melt it, which is obviously pretty good. Now, we've also got Mirror Images. These will duplicate some of our skills. Now, the one we're going to get them to do is Spectral Blade. So we can manually cast Spectral Blade, and provided we tag something, let's say we don't have Injure up and Explosive Blast isn't going off like this, well, we can then just click and we can do it ourselves. But on Mirror Images, when we pop them, we'll also duplicate our skill and we'll attack monsters. Now, if we put this rune onto something like Chaos Nexus, which is not fire, we've got a little bit of a problem with arcane power, and also the mirror images will also duplicate that. We only want them duplicating the fire. So basically the concept is we've got 3 ways of detonating our stacks, and that should mean that we can be quite fast for keys. Most of the time it's Explosive Blast. This is what is going to do most of our stuff for us, but if we ever need to, we can start the rift off and do a Spectral Blade. We can use the mirror images. They can kind of spread out and cover a bit more area for us, which again is another reason Disintegrate is quite a good skill, which is obviously nice. Now, in terms of the bonuses, we do get 80% damage reduction, so this is quite tanky. I have still gone for Gold Wrap just so I can stand in explosions, but later I would probably swap this off. We won't really need it, and something like a Broken Crown or Lyoric's Crown would probably be more beneficial. We've got a Rogue in the cube. Firebird pieces, we've gone for the source, we've got the trousers, the gloves, the shoulders and the helm, Syndicate and the chest plate obviously. Now if you're struggling for Syndicate, you can use a Pride's Fall. This will give you resource cost reduction when you don't take damage. You know, it can drop off obviously because you can be without gold through the Gold Wrap, and that's why I kind of think Syndicate is better, but early on you could certainly do that, and that is farmable in Act 3 bounty, so it is nice and easy to pick up. We've got Crimsons on the belt and boots. This offers tremendous resource cost reduction and gives us cooldown, which is more damage and more toughness. So again, Gold Wrap can be transitioned out of. We get another 80% damage reduction from the Orb of Infinite Depth, which again is pretty huge. So 80% the set, 80% out of here is pretty nice. Crimsons as well, with all the resource cost reduction we've got. You know, we are fairly tanky, but it's just lazier to have the Gold Wrap. I've left in the Bastions of Will, so Focus and Restraint. When we hit with Spectral Blade, we get 50% damage increase. We always have 50% damage from the Disintegrate, which is kind of nice. Now, we've gone Boon of the Hoarder, obviously, to pair with the Gold Wrap. We've got the Squirts, so double damage when we have a shield. We've got a passive that will keep this up for us. Trapped for more damage for close range. Pretty much most of our kills are going to be with detonations at close range, so that makes sense. Powerful for more damage. Obviously the gems are pretty low rank, but you know we're going to get those up today. In terms of stats, I would basically say you want some cooldown. Resource cost reduction is very nice. Double crit. Main stat, obviously this early in the game is nice, and secondary gold find is important. So I am at about 27k, so that's not too bad. So really, because we've got the immortality with Gold Wrap, Boon of the Hoarder, it means that we can just roll gold find on a lot of these pieces. Like this helm, we only really need 6 crit and int. We don't really care about the life percent, for example. We have also got the Custarian Wrist Guards. So again, these default with gold find, which is nice. And we also get a little bit more XP. Not a massive amount, but every little helps. The follower has got on a Rogue, so we only need 2 pieces of Sages for double DBs, which is amazing, so nice. Homing pads so that we don't get interrupted on our teleport home at the end of the rift. And we've got canes, utterly essential, 25% extra keys. We've got an avarice band. Now, I don't think this is working for me, so we'll have a look at the footage. You guys can make your own mind up. I don't think this is emanating, so if you agree with me, can you comment? We'll fill in a bug report for Blizz. One of my clanmates is saying that homing pads isn't working for him. So again, there are some funky things possibly with the emanation. For the follower skills, I've gone for Cheat Death, so that we've got Cheat Death and the 2-piece Firebirds, which is nice. We've got Cheat Death here, so we don't need to take it in the passives. We've gone for 10% increased damage on erosion. This goes off occasionally. Static element increase of 10%, which is nice. And I've left this top one off. 21.5k on the main stat for the follower. I'm just slowly working my way up to some more ancient pieces. We could get this up probably if we put a bit of effort in, but it's fine. It's nearly there. I think that is all of the gear, the rolls, and all that kind of stuff. So skills, Disintegrate, Convergence, we've looked at. Spectral Blades, Flame Blades, obviously fire. We need fire to detonate the stacks. Magic Weapon, Force Weapon, this is for extra damage. If you're struggling for Arcane Power, by all means you can go for Storm Armor, Power of the Storm, or you could maybe put on Familiar, Arcanaut. Both of those generate Arcane Power for us, so that's kind of nice. Explosive Blast Chain Reaction, again, fire. Mirror Image Duplicates we've covered, and then Teleport. Safe Passage, I mean, any of the runes is absolutely fine. This just, again, potentially long term without Gold Wrap, we might take this for a bit more damage reduction. Passives wise, Evocation helps us be able to cast Mirror Image more often if we want. It allows us for a bit more damage with the Crimsons. Astral Presence, again, APOC, or Arcane Power. These are quite important. Galvanizing Ward is the shield, so this is how we keep up squirts. So provided we pick up gold, the shield will never drop, double damage. And Audacity, because we are close range. Now long term, I probably will drop Focus and Restraint. We'll go for like Stone of Jordan, and then maybe a Nigel Ring for a bit more magic find, something like that. But early game, I'm finding this is working fairly well. APOC on crit, if you can get 4 on your source, that's going to be very handy for you. But yeah, under 10k int, so let's go. Let's see if we can find a primal and hopefully get a decent map. Now, I numlock Explosive Blast because I just can't be bothered pressing it. If you're on console, just hold the controller down, that's absolutely fine. And what you can do is you can preload your convergence stacks to 50 before going in, because if you try and teleport before it's at 50, you'll get awfully stuck and it'll be a bit rubbish. So once we've got the Ingeum up, we'll get a lot of Explosive Blast, which is good. I mean, again, in the rings later on, we can possibly look to do... So you see, like, this gold isn't being picked up. That should be auto collected with the Avarice Band because it's on 10 seconds. So what do you think? Anyway, I was saying Zodiac. Later on, Zodiac, again, might give us a bit more cooldown, which would be fine. See, like, this should surely all be getting auto-sucked up by the Avarice Band. I don't think it is. But right, where does this build shine? It shines on bad maps, and not maps like this, because the reason it shines on bad maps is because you generally have to teleport around a lot. Ooh, Goblin Field Poggers. Lucky me. This always happens when we do key farm videos. The mirror images, again, are kind of good for this because they will, you know, they'll blow stuff up for us, which is nice. You can take Tasker and Theo normally to buff up the mirror images, but we don't really need them attacking that fast. We only need them occasionally. So there we go. I won't bore you with picking all that stuff up. I'll have to remember to come back and get it. But yeah, on bad maps, this is quite a good spec because we get such great teleport. You know, so for bounties, Wizard is quite nice for bad kind of bits. But as you can see, it's not like the fastest thing in the world because we do have to obviously tag and then blow up. So long term, I'm probably going to use something else for keys. But at the moment, this is fine, and it's a lot of fun. It's nice to see some different skills and stuff being used, and convergence is nice. It's like Homelander, Superman Eyes, something like that, which is good. Follower also has Flavor of Time, which I don't think we mentioned, so we get double pile-on duration, which is obviously absolutely god tier for conduits. It's kind of nice for other stuff as well. Necroborg. Necroborg was streaming last night. He says he wants to fight Kun69. I mean, he hadn't had any sleep for about 36 hours, so, you know, we'll let him off that one. But yeah, just in case you're reading that. Oh, great, another nice map. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. This is fun. It's fun to play. And we'll be stuck with this for a little while in terms of keys, I think, until we get some other characters powered up. But it's nice and mobile. Fire is always cool, burning stuff. At the risk of sounding like a pyromaniac, fire is always cool. Which sounds a bit of an oxymoron, doesn't it? Here we go. This should be the last thing. But yeah, a lot of the time you don't even have to use the mirror images or spectral blade, but they're there in case you end up with like no in-germ. And yeah, job is a good one. So let's turn Numlock off. So guys, that is how we're doing keys at the moment with Firebirds. It is fairly fast. It's not like a bad T16 build. It's just probably not S tier. It's probably B tier, I think, if I was gonna give it a ranking. That is it. I hope you're enjoying season 23. I will put a D3 planner link to this. Anybody who is interested, you can come and join the clan. The clan is on EU, and it is Filthy Casual YT. So by all means, come and join. Community casual players, you know, we've got some like-minded individuals. So yeah, it's a good group. Cool, I'm going to go stream. I'm going to go blast some speed GRs. Hope to see you there. Take it easy. Enjoy season 23. Peace.